Today's podcast is brought to you by Quantrix Modeler Introductory Training, teaching the fundamental foundation that you need to become a Quantrix master. Go to gumroad.com/l/Quantrix training to learn more. Hey, welcome back to another Netcast. I'm Rich Lopez, Quantrix Authority. Fantastic that you joined me today for episode number 173, where I'm answering one of your questions about how to create a script to measure update times of DataLinks. This is a shout out to Robert, one of my followers at YouTube. He has a question about how to create a timestamp in Quantrix to measure how long it takes for some DataLinks to update. He had watched one of my videos here within the last couple and had seen where I have on my canvas I have a start time and I have a stop time, and then I have the time it took to update the data links that I have going on in my spreadsheet, and he wanted to know how I went about creating that. So I want to reveal that to you. Simply what I do is I go out and I create a new script. You can go to Tools, Scripting, and Add an Action. And then what I do is I go ahead and I start to define a few variables. So I define, I'm going to zoom in here for us to see this. What I do is I say D2, you can call it whatever you want, but I say def D2 equals new date, and then I go ahead and I define another variable of start, and I set that start equal to my update time start values. So if you go here, you'll see that I have a matrix called update time, and I'll have start and values here as my items within these categories. And so what I'm doing here is I'm simply setting this start is equal to that location in the matrix. Then I go ahead and I say, well, my start.value equals D2. Excellent. So I just go ahead and say that range is equal to really this variable here of D2. After that, I go ahead and I run my code as far as making sure my model's calculated. I go ahead and update my data links, and then I go ahead and add another variable for stop time. And so I define D1 is equal to this new date, and then I say, well, the value of this here, which is update time, matrix name, stop values, is equal to this variable of D1. And then what I do in the update time matrix here is I simply have a formula that goes out and takes the stop less the start time, and I'm formatting that using the text function into hours, minutes, seconds. And then as I refresh this here, you can see that my digits changed, my timestamps changed here, as well as my update time. Anyway, if you want to create a script that will allow you to calculate, start time and stop times and update times in general for your models, I do find this very helpful in the fact that it allows me to see how well some of my data links are performing, or where maybe I have some slow points in my data links, where it helps me identify places where I can optimize some of that. Anyway, I do hope you found that useful, Robert, and I hope the rest of the followers here at YouTube found that useful as well. If you have any questions about Quantrix, I do hope that you'll reach out to me at quantrixauthority@gmail.com and ask me a question. I do love Quantrix. I use it every day. It makes my day to use it, and I hope that you'll become a Quantrix master. So please join me again for another episode of Quantrix Authority with Rich Lopez.